Good morning. I'm checking my arm because I just had my blood work done about shit an hour ago, and I felt like, damn, like, dang, did she leave the thing they tie around your arm and whatever they do. Like my arm just felt really tight. I'm like, why does it hurt? Like, what is going on? Like they did like freaking 8 tubes of blood. I don't know. It was a lot of tubes. Um, I some blood work this morning for I got this thingy and not promoting, but it monitors like your vitals, your sleep, your blood pressure, all kinds of shit. I really was interested in it because of oh shit, like I don't know if this thing is, I don't know if it's on Bluetooth. Oh fuck! I hope you was able to hear what I was saying. In the event you wasn't, let me repeat myself. I hate repeating myself. Well, anyway, so my arm was hurting. I felt like something was on it. I had blood work done this morning um, because it's part of my subscription with what I was just showing you. Um, I really got it for. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that the mic is right here. Oh, God. Technical difficulties. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Anyway, so watch this and see what happens. So yeah, I really got it for just to see, what my sleep is like because I know I don't have the best sleep cycle, or I don't know. And yeah, anyway, so that's really what I got it for, and just all the extra stuff that comes with it. Um, so and I'm just taking advantage of the free is the advanced labs portion of this subscription, whatever. You can go and get blood work done, and they'll be able to make like biomarkers or something. I think that's what they call it. So it'll be just interesting to get an in depth, view from this thing. Just and then kind of base my health and moving forward around that, and just be able to talk more intimately with my doctor about my health. So, and if I can just find a new doctor, that'd be awesome. So yeah, um, and I'm fucking hungry. Um, I think, and then I got another, of course, my stress test. I don't think I was supposed to eat with that one for like 12 hours or something. I don't know. I know I stopped eating around like, mm, I don't know what time I stopped eating last night. I definitely wasn't eating around like 10. 10. I think I was either on my way home or I don't know. So I haven't had any water. Definitely no coffee for this. If I was only doing this test, this the blood work, if I was doing just the blood work, I was able to at least have black coffee and water. I might still drink water for the stress test, whatever. But I think it said up to 2 hours. So, but yeah, um, today, I don't hope that I'm chewing gum. I need to go put this somewhere. Let's see here. I got a piece of paper or something. I'm so hungry, y'all. Do I need this receipt again? Let me see what I need or not. Yeah, I got home last night and Bo Bear was in my fucking bedroom. Did I wash my hands? I can't remember. I'm fucking rubbing my eyes and shit. Bober, I heard him barking from the fucking parking lot. And where I park, it ain't too far from my apartment. But anyways, I heard him. My first mind was like, don't leave your bedroom door open. I'm like, he ain't gonna come in here. Lo and behold, when I step in, the door, he comes creeping out my bedroom, trotting but kind of creeping at the same time out my bedroom. I'm just like, why the fuck? It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, it was like 10:30 something. Cause around here, there's quiet time, and he is like fucking barking, and I'm just like, why the fuck are you in my bedroom barking? Why my fucking bedroom? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I hope I don't get no shit tomorrow about this. Like, and now I'm sitting here contemplating getting rid of him. Like, I go back and forth with this simply because of that shit. Now I'm having to take him with me places like a fucking baby, and I don't want that shit. God knows I love Bo Bear. He's like a child of mine. But after my daughter go off to college, I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. If I don't want to come home, if I spend the night somewhere, I don't have to worry about him. He is already cramping my style, and my daughter is not even gone yet. I'm having to take him, just like, he can't fucking get it together. Like, I've even bought, the little calming chews or whatever. This shit don't fucking work. I mean, like, right now I gave him one when I got in because I just went up the fucking street, not even 5 minutes away, if that. And I come back and he's barking his fucking head off, and I'm just like, the way I try to stay low key around here, given what I've been through the last 3 years. Well, last 2 years. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and count 2023. 24, 25, 26. It'll be 3 years, and 3 years in at the end of June. Yeah. Um, Given an account of that, I'm just, I just try to stay low key. Yeah, I guess, I don't talk to anybody around here. I'm to myself. I'm friendly enough. I will, speak. A lot of times people don't speak back around here. Um, do y'all hear my stomach growling? But anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to either rehome him or look to maybe trying to invest in a pet sitter. And then my thing is, well, he's not special needs, but in my eyes, he's special needs because he's all under me. I mean, he's friendly enough, I guess. Like, I mean, he's going to bark at you a little bit, but he's not barking to be vicious. He's like, hey, who are you? You smell different. I never met you before. Why are you here? But, he might, like, talk a little shit under his breath or whatever, and then he'll get it. But my thing is, how would he do either being at somebody else's place or if somebody was here? Like, would he forget? And then, I don't know. Like, I got cameras and shit, but I don't know. I don't know. And none of my kids want them. Well, two of them can't. Two of them can't. One will be Diana, of course, because she'll be going off to school. Can't, probably won't. Did I just say her name? Oh my God. I try not to get personal in that way here. But anyways, my youngest, she's getting ready to go. She can't and probably won't want to take him. The one before her already has Roscoe. If y'all remember, if I even talked about Roscoe, if I even seen Roscoe, I don't know. He is elderly. I was just telling. I was just saying, I mean, you may need to invest in some diapers for him because he's having difficulty holding his bladder. The one before him, well, oh, excuse me. Uh, she's at school, and I don't know that she would want him, would want him. And then my eldest, no, she ain't got time for it. So, God, I can't believe I said my daughter's name. um, but yeah, so there's that. Uh, so I'm wondering how fast I'll get this blood, labs back for that. Is I'm really, anxious to see, what these biomarkers say about, whatever they find, because this is like, I don't know, this is me, so it'll let me know how well I'm taking care of myself. I know last night, I started having this weird feeling in my chest. I had it this morning too. And I was wondering if it was because of the food I ate. I had, um, it was a lot of fried food, and I'm trying not to do too much fried food, but it was really good. One of them was like I can't remember how she said it, how the Puerto Ricans say it, but it was like an empanada. Mexicans call it empanada. The Puerto Ricans call it something else. It sounds similar, but it's not. But it's the same thing. And I had about two of those. They were big too, and I think I might have I might overdid it. I didn't eat a whole lot. I think I had I had one maybe two plates maybe. Well, anyways, yo, oh God, I can't even think straight. I'm so fucking hungry. Oh my God. I need to see. Hold on a second. If my calendar is over here, I think I wrote down the notes as far as when I could up to 2 hours. It's 11. It is going to be a long 2 hours. I'm so hungry. The last time I had to get a sauna and drink, I think they said, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. That's a hunger burp. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I did want to just keep burping, whatever. Um, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Anyway, so yeah, my chest was feeling a little funny. So I'm just like, this is probably something I need to mention to them when I get there. But anyway, so looking at one of my videos, uh, just I feel like I was a bit unfair when I was talking about um, a former classmate of mine. I mean, I'm just barely returning back to Facebook, and maybe it was a insecurity on my part, you know. Even though last year, let me say this, no, not last year, year before last. Well, in that time like even it was what I was speaking on was legit in that time. So for me to come back, maybe I came back with a little prejudice, or maybe I came back and maybe I just wasn't ready to see them. Um, I still really just don't feel like they're genuine. And yet, last that in that moment, I tried to be, not tried to be, I was, I'm gonna say I tried. I tried to be forgiving and, and just move past it, thinking, okay, maybe we can, uh, maybe we can work on, I don't know, just, I'm not gonna say a friendship, but just work on being like cordial, whatever. But I don't know. Like, I just didn't feel like it was genuine. And at that time, I had already cleared out the people from Facebook, whether I was like, okay, just the people I know that just needed to go because either I just didn't care about what they posted, simply because it just was not anything positive or anything that I feel like it would, just be wholesome, like, I used to have all kinds of, people posting all kinds of just like, I'm just like political shit and, too much information about the relationships. And I used to be like that too, before when someone said, face your problems, not Facebook your problems, I was like, okay, I got on board with that. And, it took time for me to just simply just, pull back a little more, a little more, a little more. And then finally, 2 years ago, I was just like, I'm done with this. I hated to walk away from my family because, okay, like I said, I have family members, people I met from around the way that, that are, I really care about. And then it was like a few sprinkle of people from school. And so, yeah. So, anyways, so I'm going to take accountability for my actions and how, I'm feeling, where maybe not maybe, I'm being unfair. Maybe I just don't have it in me to want to have them a part of my life because they crossed the line many years ago. And when you cross a line, I don't know, when you cross a line with me, see, and I was that, chop it up to the, just, I don't know, whatever the hell I was on, because it's different now. And yes, I could simply just block her. I simply could. I simply could. You know, I could. Like I heard this morning, pregnant pause. um, but I don't know. Like, I don't be like I don't. I'm just returning. So for the little that I did see, it wasn't enough for me to be like, it was just, maybe it's because I felt like I was seeing, and I think you can go on Facebook and like kind of minimize their posts. I feel like maybe I was seeing just too much. But then again, who am I to say I posted? Because I mean, I literally posted. Well, I have photo albums, so everything that I posted went into a photo album. It wasn't like post after post after post after post. It was one big post in different photo albums, just basically just posting my photos from 2025. And, this year, which hadn't been a whole heck of a whole lot. But anyways, I don't know. It's hmm, why do I care? Hmm. Like I don't. It's not that I feel nonchalant about the shit. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. All I know is, like I said, the plan is to post this year because it's my daughter's last year. Once I get that farewell, yeah, that is definitely the plan. Oh, and then in my head, for my family, I win. I crossed the finish line because all my kids have finished raising all my kids. 'Cause I have one sibling. She doesn't have any. She has her cat. The one under me has is it a 3 year old? The one above me has kids in, I think, maybe middle school now. Her eldest was graduating from high school, getting ready to go off to college, and she had twins. And she was like 39, 40. Oh, hell no. Shit. Um, and then my brother, um, shoot, we thought he was expecting again, and his eldest, well, I mean, the youngest is, I think, still in elementary school. One in elementary school, maybe one's in like fifth grade or middle school. The other one maybe middle school, high school. I don't know. I'm so bad with like the ages and the birthdays and the birthdays, the grades. But see, with me, I made sure to make sure that my family members were, actively aware, what my kids were doing, what they were involved in, and all that stuff. Whereas, well, with each one, I can't hold anybody to my standard. But yeah, I crossed the finish line in May. Um, But anyway, so that was kind of weighing on me this morning. Was like, cause I just kind of looking, just looking back. Of course I do review all my stuff before I post it, but I don't know why that just kind of sunk in my conscience a little bit. Like, Keisha, you're being unfair. The thought I just had, but it says, but who gives a fuck? Um, no, but seriously though, when, like I said, like I hold myself accountable. So, that maybe it wasn't, that maybe, like I said, maybe it was an insecurity on my part, insecurity on what, I don't know. Because honestly, I don't study nobody's life. I don't try to be in competition. I don't know. I'm not even try. I'm not in competition with anybody. You know, each day for me, it's what, what can I do, to be the difference and, try to find, a better way. And I get frustrated. I don't get me wrong. I get frustrated. I get pissed off. I get angry, I cuss, um, and but once I get on the other side of it, and I can, and my mind is clear, and I think things through. I slept on this, so and to wake up and be like, dang, Keisha, like, you need to check yourself. Like, you know what? You have been on social media, that one particular, in about a year. And so for you to come back and, I mean, but then again, am I gaslighting myself? Like, am I just imagining feeling like this? Could this actually be, hey, Keisha, like, heads up, like, this chick really just, so, I don't know. And some days and some days it's, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm not even thinking straight right now. I'm talking out of the side of my neck. Um, but no, in all seriousness, no, like, at the end of the day, I just, I just want to be the difference. A decent ass person in the world of people who just, they out for self and don't give a damn about the next person. And I just want to be the difference. That's all. Like, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I don't start no shit, but guarantee you start it, I'll finish it. But I don't have time for like the just the little shit that you see and all that. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, you got it, boo. You got it, sir. Like, I ain't no contest. I do not wish to challenge today. Um, but yeah, so let me just say, in my moment and in my hearts of hearts, I feel like that was an ugly moment. So forgive me for displaying that. And, I could easily just delete the video. It never happened. But, like, that's the thing about me. You will see all sides of me, the good, the bad, the ugly, the cute, the prissy. Um, I don't cry. I ain't gonna cry on here. And I just know if I need to cry, I'm gonna pause. Or I'm not even gonna do the video. If I'm emotional, first of all, I'm not gonna come over here on none of that shit. Like what I can say, like I was whining. I ain't whine, but I'm gonna come back after I get my shit together and get myself together, and then we gonna talk again. So yeah, saying all that to say, yeah, just I need to check myself and just yeah, because I feel it. If I'm feeling it with so much conviction, chances are not chances. If I'm feeling with conviction, then that's my conscience saying, Keisha, that you need to just you, you need to sort out some shit within yourself and chill the fuck out. You don't have to always be on guard. I feel like I do. I really do. I feel like I need to be on guard because and just be mindful of what I'm asking for, what I'm praying about. Make sure I'm praying correctly. Make sure I am, you know, seeing things from all sides and just, you know, be slow to. I feel like I was. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, okay. I think I'm about to just go sniff some food. I think that's gonna make it worse, right? If I go sniff some food. Maybe I could just take a little nibble or something. I don't know. Just a little bite. Would that make it worse? The stomach says finally, and then starts boiling that little piece of the little bite, like once more. I gotta. That made me think of that movie again. Little Shop of Horror. The plant to my feed me. That's what I feel like right now. Guess I could take a nap. Might as well. Shit. Might as fucking well. Make sure I don't miss my afternoon appointment and check in. Well, the check in is in an appointment. We'll see how long it takes for this video posted. Like I said, I don't be on here dropping gems or nothing, but yesterday it just took entirely too long. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Um, I don't. Let me just take a nap, and before you know, it'll be a time for my afternoon stuff again. So not again, but a time for my afternoon stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm done.